and I'm so cold. I'm hungry and I haven't drunk for days. I don't know what time it is, and he's locked me in the bedroom, in the cupboard in his bedroom. I can hear him sometimes when he comes back in, but I really need your help. And I'm so cold, I don't know what time it is, I don't know what day it is, but I think I've been here for maybe 6 weeks. And sometimes he comes up and gives me food, but it's only a biscuit or some water. Please, can you help me? I need you to phone somebody. I need you to come round here and open the door and let me out of here. I'm so scared. Oh God, I think he's coming. I think he's coming back.
Hello and welcome to Shindiggery, episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's episode 6. I'm losing count as I'm lost in a deep sea of shindiggerousness and, well, you know, whatever. So, what can we expect on this week's fun-packed episode? Well, I'll be honest with you, not a lot. That's right, I've run out of material. It's only episode 6 and the first 3 episodes weren't really real episodes. In fact, I'll let you into a secret. The interview with Barry in episode 1, I recorded over a year ago. Yes. So I have no new material whatsoever. Nothing to do. Nothing to say. We can trot out some of the same old sketches. Got plenty of those. That's not a problem at all. Was planning on doing a song. Haven't got that ready. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, I've been really busy. It's not, you know, it's struggling to learn this Japanese, learning some lines for Titty Bang Bang the thing. So it isn't that I'm thinking, well, you know, it's just Shindiggery, there's no money in it, it's not important. That's not the case. I did an interview with the website. That's right, I did an interview with a website to promote this, laughriot.co.uk. I recommend you go and have a look at it, because there's an interview with me up there, or there will be at some point. So I'm, behind this 100%. Annoys me when people say 101%. You can't have that. That's a mathematical impossibility. Anyway, so I'm behind it completely. Oh, you know, more completely than stuff. Just haven't got. Well, I tell you what. Let's play the theme tune, which is, you know, is becoming a bit of a hit in its own right. And when we come back on the other side of the theme tune, I'll have thought of something to do. Sound like a deal? Good. Shindiggery, I think.
Iain Lee, Shindiggery, guaranteed to have a ball at this online party. It's dangerous, mysterious. You could even describe it as quite shindiggerous.
All right. And we went, and I thoroughly recommend it.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
What's your problem? Oh, play that magic, Mr. Fingers.
Shindiggery, I think.
Yeah, hit it. Download it now. We'll tell you how. And you can join us at this hip and happening shindiggerous crowd. Podcast it on iTunes as your favorite MP3. They call it Shindiggery. Yeah.
And I thoroughly recommend it.
Yeah.
Well, yep, certainly given me some time to think. And a funny thing happened to me. There was, you know, why when I go to the supermarket, do I always end up with a supermarket trolley where that works perfectly well? Actually, it's Okay, well, yeah, I've run out of material. I've spunked my comedy load, shall we say. I could have a posse here. I could do a Danny Baker and get a posse and have a funny Chinese man and a lady and a gay man, and I could do that and do funny stuff. I could do that. I choose not. I don't have any friends. Oh, fuck it. Let's just have one of those Vinny things, shall we? Now it's time for Verinda Thinks. This week, Verinda thinks about Pete Doherty.
Pete Doherty. I don't get him, yeah. He's got a fit girl, yeah. Kate, what's his name? What's her name? Kate Moss, yeah, that's it. Yeah, he's got a fit girl, and he's got all this money, and he still takes drugs. And I think he's a bit stupid. I don't know why. I don't even know what songs he sings. What number did he come in last time he released a song? Oh yeah, he was in a band called Baby Shambles or something. I never even heard of them until Pete Doherty came onto the news. He's been beaten up a few times, I think, and he's quite rude, and I think people should stop liking him, stop buying his records, and let him live, or however he wants to live it. So he probably end up dying anyway.
So, still not much in the way of material, although I did notice it was funny earlier on. I was making a cup of tea, and I didn't have any milk in the flat, so I put Tipex in there. I didn't. Of course I didn't. That's a stupid thing to have said. Anyway, some bloke's got hold of my phone number. He's been leaving me answer phone messages. Do you want to have a listen? Thought you might.
I've heard talking about Pete Doherty. He's just going out with Kate Moss, and she's. I thought it was something. He's a skinny bloke with a pork pie. He's like the weather. She's lovely. She goes down. Well, I don't do nothing. She goes down. She's got a skinny coat and a hat stand. Hanging it. She basically she come down. She's with him. He's got her in the drug. She's getting all sorts of trouble. She get out of prison herself. She get out of prison. I don't know how she get out of prison because she was photos and Daily Mood, Blin, over glass, Scotty David, what he was, and everything like that, chopping up a coat, show me shit. But what's he done? He's going to go take him to the court. He goes, that's why it's scot-free. He can't believe he's 43, he's going out, staring down the pavement, he's back in the cab, he's got cab driving on the borders, and he's saying out of prison. I'll tell you something, baby shambles, that lot. Why was that? I can't believe it. He's got the geezer, he playing guitar, singing too. I don't know any of these songs. And the geezer being like, this beef festival, Reading festival, there's this one, that one, the other Gretchen festival. And he's going to see, this is him on the Hollywood, and they'll die anything, wouldn't let him do that. Elton John for Elton John, come in. What was that? Live aid, food aid, sport aid, whatever it was. And he's on here, and he goes, no good, actually, no good. Well, he's got out, Kate Moss, Lindsay Lohan, she didn't know one, all that, Winehouse, a lot. And the thing, I told you, who wants to do that? Who wants to do that? Not me, I'll tell you, it's a fucking disgrace. Good night.
Was that Shindiggery? I know it was Shindiggery. That was Shindiggery. Be Shindiggery for me.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway, I do this radio show on a radio station called LBC 97.3. If you don't know, you can get it on the internet or on the radio. It's a radio station. And Mondays to Fridays, 7 till 10, and then Sunday nights, 10 till 1. The Sunday night show is the best one, I'll be honest with you. It's calls going straight to air. Although I'm getting a little tired of the format. I think it needs a shake-up. Anyway, that's by the by and is to be discussed elsewhere. Anyway, one night, this guy phones me up and starts doing all this baba-booey. And I didn't know what the hell it was, what it meant. I'm still not 100% sure. But it turns out that, you know that poodle-haired has-been, although he's a millionaire, but still quite a bit of a knob, Howard Stern in the States. Well, this is the thing he does, is he gets people to shout Baba Booey in the background of like TV shows or sports reports or news reports or stuff like that. And then he plays them out with fucking hilarious consequences. Well, anyway, this guy recorded him Baba Booeying me, sent it off to Stern, and then Stern played it. Which is kind of cool, I guess. I don't know. I'm not really a massive fan of it. I think he's a bit of a prick, to be honest. I saw a couple of TV shows he did in the 80s and just thought, all right, lesbians fucking each other on your show, brilliant. Okay, it's fun for you. Is it really that much fun for the listener? I don't know. Anyway, so some of you will have heard this, some of you won't. This is Howard Stern playing out the clip of me being Baba Booey. Then listen to him and his stupid assistant, who I think is called Robin, I'm not sure, totally not understanding or having any knowledge about how British radio works. They haven't got a fucking clue. And they just talk absolute nonsense.
The Howard Stern Show. Howard Stern Show. Show us your Baba Booey. The NFL Network.
If you were a football player, what position would you play?
Ah, man. I mean, I was a football player. Baba Booey. Baba Booey. Baba Booey.
Yeah, anyway.
It's getting crazy out here, ladies and gentlemen.
Channel 2
Crazy, baby.
And the stadium is filling up fast with less than an hour to go to this first Subway Series showdown of the season. Live at Shea Stadium, Dave Carlin, CBS 2 News.
Fox News.
Trying to show that there's due process here, but I think that's where it's going to wind up when all is said and done. She's going to be in the Bahamas next to her son.
Well, Howard K. Stern is speaking. Let's listen. Baba Booey.
Channel 4 St. Louis.
In hindsight, do you wish you could have done more? That question has come up.
The Howard Stern Show.
It's a bunch of... I could add one to that, actually. This is a London radio station.
Yeah?
Yeah, some guy called in and Baba Booey'd here. Add this one to that promo.
And you're on Tuesday, are you? Filling in for me? Okay, well there we go. That's got to be worth having a listen, isn't it? I sounded really insincere and sarcastic. It's got to be worth listening to him, isn't it? No, it probably will be. I can't make it not sound insincere now, so I'll stop talking about it. He's on at 1 o'clock. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Baba Booey, Baba Booey, Baba Booey.
Yeah.
Baba Booey, Baba Booey, Baba Booey.
Yeah.
Baba Booey, Baba Booey, Baba Booey.
Is this a recording?
No, Baba Booey, Baba Booey, Baba Booey.
Is this actually a person?
Yes.
Oh, in that case, it's got like a sort of hiss to it, as though it's a recording. But well done, you.
Thank you.
Well done,
Baba
you.
Booey.
Baba Booey.
Baba Booey, Baba Booey, Baba Booey.
I'm quite happy to let you stay on for the next half an hour doing this.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Much love.
And they put the phone down. I am losing my voice now.
He showed him. Boy, that sounds like an annoying radio show.
Yeah, that guy's annoying.
I've been over in London and heard their radio, and it's just fucking annoying. And
I didn't even understand a word he said.
I know, and they think they're so intelligent. You know what it is? Like, the radio over there is like state-controlled or, government-controlled.
Well, they have some independent, but the big ones are the BBC, yeah.
And as soon as the government gets involved in any kind of media, it's just horse shit.
They're actually loosening up a little bit because they want to make some money.
Yeah.
But that guy's terrible.
Well, that whole country is the size of Philadelphia, so you can imagine their media doesn't really make any money. You know what I mean?
Well, they could make money, but the BBC insists on putting everything on, so they'll have hours and hours of classical music.
Yeah, they don't care how they torture people.
People really don't want to listen to.
I mean, how could you listen to that guy? What did he say? He wanted to say good for you, but it was like...
Good you.
Good you.
Well done you, or good
well done you. Good you.
Yeah.
Shut up. Learn how to speak.
How about fuck you?
Yeah.
What a bunch of cockends.
Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Antiques Roadshow. Today we're very privileged to be in that most wonderful of locations.
Between the prostate gland and the anal passage. Yes, it's a really nasty place to have a tumour. Nurse, I'll need 2 gram IV, syringe of amoxicillin, and fast. Look, if I apply pressure to the tumour, we'll see liquid oozing out of it, which resembles
a raspberry coulis and some creme anglaise. What better way to end this gorgeous meal?
It really complements the main course, which today is corn-fed chicken breast,
stuffed with horsehair or hay, which is typical for this kind of chair. This really is a wonderful example of a Chesterfield of this period. Just look at the gorgeous deep red colour of that leather. It looks just like...
Old Mrs. Cutleton's hemorrhoids? They're getting much worse instead of better. Dr. James, what have you been treating them with?
Wire brush and turpentine. That'll get rid of all the gunk accumulated over the years and really bring out the grain of the wood a treat. Another tip I have for you is...
liqueurs. Yes, liqueurs, especially Grand Marnier, are an essential part of crepe Suzette, as of course is the ability to cook your pancake perfectly and toss it
into that specimen jar over there, and be careful not to spill any though. Nurse Jenkins got some on her fingers yesterday and she said it tasted like...
semen. And unbelievably so, one who actually sailed on the magnificent Cutty Sark. Look at this diary. It's amazing and invaluable. A real insight into the day-to-day life and hardships on a 19th century clipper. If we delicately turn to page 1, it reads, 22nd of November, 1869. Disaster strikes after only one day at sea.
Some idiot turned up the oven too high and completely ruined the souffle.
Which is where the suppositories are meant to be located. Gosh, this hospital is getting more and more chaotic. Did you hear that old Dr. Edmondson has recently been suspended from the operating theatre for wrongly removing...
knobs and knockers? What a wonderful collection, and thank you so much for bringing it in for us to see. Well, that's all we've got time for this week, and thanks to everyone who brought in their fantastic artefacts for us to see. Next week we're in the magnificent location of...
an old woman's vagina infected with chlamydia. There is only one treatment.
Cover it with lashings of creme fraiche, and it tastes absolutely marvellous. So we've digested, cogitated and deliberated, and we've decided upon an outright winner.
The adorable and simple black poof. Such a shame the bottom had been ruined by too much hammering. Good night.
And now it's time for... Website of the Week!
Website of the...
Website of the Week, 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 website of the week.
Fuck that. This week's website of the week is Google. It's good for looking up stuff, innit?
Website of the... Website of the week, 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 website of the week.
A Ruby! Oh, what you doing to me? Oh, that's me singing. It's not bad, is it? Well, there we go. It seems that despite having absolutely no material or anything to add to this podcast, I've managed to pad out about 17 and a half minutes. That's got to be applauded, I think, in some level. Now, don't worry about the next podcast, because I am busily beavering away. Here we go. You can... that's paper. Wrestling. So, busy beavering away on the material for next week, and I've got to say, it's looking like a real doozy. I say I'm busy beavering away. I've employed a team of young Chinese lads to help me write it. Now, the tricky thing is they are actually in China and can't speak English. So I've then had to employ a Chinese translator to translate their work. Well, the problem is I couldn't find a Chinese to English translator. So the translator I've got is Chinese to Portuguese, and then I've got a Portuguese to French, and then I've got my mate Steve, who can speak a bit of French, to go from French to English. So that's going to be next week's Shindiggery, episode 7. And hopefully it won't lose too much in the translation. Nice cup of tea there. Anyway, Ian, don't end the show yet. We really feel as though we haven't got our money's worth, even though we've paid fuck all for this. We want a little bit more. Okay, then more you shall get. Here's the latest in a long-running line of my hilarious prank phone calls that I've made to various radio stations throughout the year. I should warn you, I'm running out of these, and I've probably got I've got one left that's really, really funny, the Ronan Keating call. Then there's another one where I'm a Welshman, and I don't know if that's funny, because I've not heard it since I did it about 10 years ago. Anyway, here's a call I made to Mike Mendozoff, the hairy bastard, who I think he was on LBC when I did this. I can't remember. I know I was living in Highgate, and I remember I did it in the kitchen. I can remember making the call in the kitchen, and I remember that the water pipe outside my flat had burst, and it was water. It was Southwood Lane, it was, if anyone wants to go and have a look at that. I don't believe there's a blue plaque up there. And the budget has just been announced, and Mike Mendozoff... Anyway, here's a quick thing. Top prize to the person who can get the best clip of yourself phoning up Mike Mendozoff and publicising Shindiggery. The best one. Email it to shindiggery@hotmail.co.uk. In fact, email any stuff you've got for the show to that address, but there will be a prize for the person who gets the best clip of you shindiggerising, word I just made up, Mike Mendozoff. Anyway, the budget's just been announced, and Mike, a payment has been made to a teacher or something, and I can't separate the two. And Mike Mendozoff just agrees and agrees and agrees with me. Ladies and gentlemen, the hairy bastard, Mike Mendozoff.
My name's Mike Mendoza. Good morning.
The budget.
Yes.
A good budget or a bad budget? Who is that budget for? Do you know what I mean?
It's for votes, I guess.
It's a ladies' budget, really. I mean, fair play. Booze is the same. That's nice. The fags have gone up by 6pence. That's fine.
You expect that, don't you?
Sorry?
You expect that, really?
Well, you expect that. That's fair enough. That's half of the course. You know, that's actually quite a good little hike there. Nothing too bad. But then suddenly you find that Gordon Brown's giving, what is it, £100,000 to a distressed teacher. I don't see... Oh, I've got £4 billion to spare. Don't worry, everyone. I'll give £100,000 to a teacher just because someone, wrote Sir is a bender or something on the... I don't know what went on.
That didn't come from Gordon Brown. That was the courts that awarded that, yeah.
Yeah, so so he's got this £4 billion to spend. And instead of, helping the old, he's given £100,000 to this teacher from it. And it just seems to me, that's ridiculous.
Well, it's come out of Exeter Crown County Court. That was where the money's come from. So it hasn't actually come from the government.
So that's what strikes me so odd, is that he has got all this money to spare, the $4 billion.
But where's he got it from in the first place? He took too much from us, hasn't he?
He's had a little bit out, but seen fit to give it to a teacher, £100,000. And I'm thinking, well, I'm not being funny, but my street, I live on quite a nice street, but the road is absolutely awful. The condition of the road is awful. And there are teachers getting $100,000 because they got cramped from putting too many X's and too many ticks. And my road is bumpy. And it just seems to me, I don't know. It's the 21st century, isn't it, I suppose?
Yes, for sure, yeah. Thanks a lot for your call.
Cheers.
Speak to you again. Bye-bye. Thank you.
It's the 21st century, I suppose. Jesus Christ. Shindiggery, I think.
Iain Lee, Shindiggery, guaranteed to have a ball at this online party. It's dangerous, mysterious. You could even describe it as quite shindiggerous.
All right. And we went and I thoroughly recommend it. Excuse me.
What are you talking about?
Shindiggery, I think.
Yeah, hit it. Download it now. We'll tell you how. And you can join us at this hip and happening Shindiggerous crowd. Podcast it on iTunes as your favorite MP3. They call it Shindiggery. Yeah.
And I thoroughly recommend it.
Yeah. As no bells as she sings, at the 6 o'clock alarm never rings. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Just cheer up, Sleepy Jane. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? Na 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 na. Cheer up, Sleepy Jane. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen?